Jayme Closs wasn't doing anything wrong in her entire life. All she was doing was living her simple existence in Barron, Wisconsin, doing what she was supposed to be doing, going to school, hanging out with friends, hanging out with her parents, loving her dog. That was it. She had a simple existence, and then on one tragic day, Jake Patterson, a 21-year-old man child, saw her getting off of the school bus and walking up her driveway to home, doing what she had done 1,000 times before. Jake decided right then and there that he was going to have her. He was going to take her by any means. A couple months later, he put that action plan in force. He walked up to the house, knocked at the door. No one answered. Pounded on the door some more. Jayme Closs's father answered the door. And with a high caliber pistol, Jake shot and killed Jamie's dad right there in the entryway of the home. Jamie's mother acted quickly and grabbed Jayme, and the two of them went into the bathroom and hid and locked the door. But Jake wasn't going to be stopped. He went to the bathroom door, knocked on it, tried to get the handle to unlock, couldn't do it. Then he kicked the door in. In front of Jayme, he raised that handgun at Jamie's mother and pulled the trigger. And then pulled the trigger again, killing her almost instantly in front of Jayme. He took Jayme to a remote home that not a lot of people in the media call it a cabin, but it's not really a cabin. It's a home in a remote part of Wisconsin, a good distance from Barron. There, he kept Jayme for the next 88 days, living in fear every day. He told her, if you try to run, bad things will happen to you. If you scream, you make noise, or draw attention to yourself, bad things will happen to you and to the rest of your family. She had to overcome that fear. And when the opportunity struck for Jayme to finally make a run for it, to get out of there, with no provisions at all, not knowing where she was at all, completely unfamiliar with the area, Jayme ran. She ran down a long road, driveway up that led up to the house, and she found a lady walking her dog. And she said she needed help. She needed a phone. That lady instantly knew who she was, but couldn't believe that Jayme Closs, who the nation had been searching for, was standing right in front of her. She took off her coat and threw it around Jayme and brought Jayme back to safety, and then called the sheriff's department, who I can believe must not have originally believed what they were hearing on the phone. That Jayme Closs just wandered up to someone and said, I need help. I need a phone. But now, Jayme is safe. Jayme is going to have a chance at life. Jake was sentenced to 40 years in prison for what he did. He took a plea deal which would spare Jayme to have to go through a long, drawn-out trial where she would have to have relived the memories of what happened to her parents all over again. After being held for 88 days, she was already having to deal with that trauma and knowing that her parents were both dead because her mother was killed in front of her and the only way out of the house was to step over her dead father on the way out the front door. Did this man hurt anyone else in her family? She didn't know. But she had to deal with that by herself, hidden underneath a bed for 88 days. Jake, thankfully, took the plea deal. 25 years in prison, 15 years of parole. He originally was sent to Dodge Correction Center in Wisconsin and then shipped out for his safety to New Mexico State Penitentiary, where he is currently being housed in protective custody. Several people within the prison system have made threats to get at Jake Patterson. He will have to stay in protective custody his entire 25 years. But Jayme, today, the strongest she can be is going forward. Jayme has decided to live, to fight, to make this not just a stepping stone that holds her back in life. She has decided that she's going to grow from this and to become a stronger woman than she ever would have wanted to be, knowing somehow the strength was inside of her the whole time. This is the complete statement that they released. So I feel it's important that you hear the entire release and not just part of it. Jayme, in her own words, I'm feeling stronger every day. I really want to thank everyone for all the kindness and concern that people from all over the country have shared and have shown me. I am very happy to be home and getting back to the activities that I enjoy so much. I love hanging out with all my friends and family and seeing those who are close to me. It's going to take me some time for me to move past this, to find a way to make some kind of sense out of all this. I only wish to be given some space to deal with what has to come for me in the future. Please join with me and thank those who loved and supported me and are getting me through this tragic events. That is her complete statement. Jayme Closs is a survivor. Thank you for joining me today. You stay safe out there.